This episode contains content about teenage death due to liver cancer that some people may find disturbing.
Welcome to episode 150, which is a Girl Take the Lead soundbite. And a soundbite is a shorter episode that may build on a previous topic or be a bit of inspiration. And this episode happens to be both. And I'm your host, Yo Canny. In our previous episode, we talked with Andrea Wilson Woods about her Blue Faery Foundation and the launch of the book she edited, I'd Rather Be Dead Than Deaf. I thought you might like to hear some of the passages from that book to feel inspired during your day. I'll have all the information about the book and foundation in the show notes. It's our thinking every cancer center should have a copy of both books Andrea put together for patients and caregivers to have during their journeys. Let's use our influence to help make this happen. In case you missed the previous episode, Andrea Wilson Woods was Adrienne's sister, who became her parent and guardian when Adrienne was 8 and she was 22. Adrienne called her Sissy and died when she was only 15 due to liver cancer. We posted that episode on Monday, April 8th, which would have been Adrienne's birthday. The book, edited by Andrea, is a compilation of Adrienne's journey as a teenager to cancer patient and contains numerous handwritten journals, online journal, and emails, all expressed as a funny, bright soul musing on life, relationships, music, and love. She reminded me so much of my own daughters. She had me at her artwork. And if you're listening to this episode, I'd suggest checking out the video form of this podcast to see some of Adrienne's art, or go to our Facebook group page to see a clip that has some of her artwork. I think you'll love seeing it. There will be a link to it in the show notes. What I'm recording today is just a very small sample of what you'll find in the book. Andrea says this in the intro: I've never loved anyone the way I loved and still love Adrienne deeply, unconditionally. Raising her will always be the best thing I've ever done. Nothing else comes close. When Adrienne was diagnosed with primary liver cancer on May 16, 2001, the world as we knew it evaporated into nothing, or rather, dissolved into something new. Together with an army of family, friends, doctors, and nurses, we spent 147 days battling the disease. We declared war on cancer like President Nixon did in 1971 with the same results. We never had a fighting chance. We lost because Adrienne is no longer with us. In case you wondered, like I did, about the title of the book, I'd Rather Be Dead Than Deaf, here's what Andrea had to say about that. Adrienne never let cancer take away her spirit. Even when she had no strength left, she kept fighting and reading and writing and drawing. She also kept firm boundaries. Adrienne lost her mind when she realized that chemotherapy drug, cisplatin, could cause permanent hearing loss. She loved music, and she was a budding musician. For her 15th birthday, 1 month before her diagnosis, she received a black Fender jazz bass. She could not, would not lose her hearing, telling the oncologist, I'd rather be dead than deaf. When the first signs of hearing loss occurred, we honored her wishes, and she never took that drug again. Here's some of her journal writings and ones I thought told you about who she was. To help orient you to the timing, Adrienne was diagnosed in May and died in October of 2001. So this is from her journal, Thursday, March 15th, 2001. So that's 8 months before she died and 3 months before being diagnosed. 7:51 p.m. She writes, sorry to rip off Janessa's I love idea. And she says, I love music. I love dancing. I love sunshine that doesn't make me too warm. I love the rain. I love jumping into puddles. I love drawing on my arms. I love Eli. I love Perry Farrell. I love glitter. I love big headphones. I love my blue hair. I love hairless arms. I love the shape of a female back. I love fashion photography. I love bus drivers. I love fast computers. I love doing high kicks. That's all for now. Gotta go talk to Sadie. Saturday, March 21, 2001, 4:29 p.m. Activities I have planned for tomorrow if Shay comes over. Make lemonade. Share life stories. Fish dance. Jump on my bed. Complain about how models are too skinny. Make up stupid words. Do each other's or makeup. Giggle. Listen to music. Play with Ziola the hamster. Fun, fun, fun. Saturday, March 31, 2001, 1:52 p.m. Sometimes it rains inside my head, and all the words run dry. All the breathing hands are reaching up to clutch my thigh. No, they don't have to take you away. Sometimes it's bright inside my head, inside the back of my eyes, and all the breathing walls are speaking of something, something, something. Giggles. I want to be the lead singer of medicine. Friday, April 27th, 2001, 1:19 p.m. You're blue, the most soothing shade of the spectrum, the color of a clear summer sky or a deep, reflective ocean. Blue has traditionally symbolized trust, solitude, and loyalty. Most likely, a thoughtful person who values spending time on your own. You'd rather connect deeply with a few people than have a bunch of slight acquaintances. Luckily, making close friends isn't that hard since people are naturally attracted to you. They're soothed by your calming presence. Cool and collected, you rarely overreact. Instead, you think things through before coming to a decision. That level-headed, thoughtful approach to life is patently blue and patently you. Saturday, May 19th, and this is from Adrienne's handwritten journal while in the hospital. Ache, pain, stab, throb, thrust, clust, clenched here, crumble, rebuild, rediscover, light, purple, blue, green, raw, finger, numbers 01136-01044, dull, hallucinating, silver, amber, cottonmouth voices, inspiration, aura of building, white, priestess, support, blind faith, acceptance at last, ovarian cancer, liver cancer. Cancer? It's okay. Everything's okay. Nothing is ever worth thinking about. Nothing is worth spreading. Jane's awareness, early detection, saved, fragile, glass, wings, protected, healed, positive, flowing hair, wigs, needleness, cereal, painted nails. What about toes? BAC, filler bunny, constantly full bladder, silly commode, on a scale of 1 to 10, 5. Constant checkups. I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. I'm worth believing. Grr, Zim, special, happy. Saturday, May 26, 2001. I've just known this whole time that whatever is meant to be is meant to be. This is a test that I can easily ace. I've forgotten how to think negative, and in 12 days have changed my outlook on life completely. I don't allow any negative people, thoughts, or energy in here. With the support of strangers in the hall, or with the loving hug of John or Sissy, or with a touching card from a stranger, I've been able to heal. During the chemo, I was sick once. During my stay here, I've cried only for the following reasons. 1, long treatments of chemo could result in my loss of hearing. 2, I never realized how many people loved me until I was checked into this room. 3, my altar was upset for the second time, of course, but I'm over that now. Other than that, I've had no real reason to cry. So I have cancer. And what does that stop me from doing? I haven't felt pain for days. Cancer gave me cheekbones and an excuse to wear a strawberry wig. I get to spend time with my family, which was really rare before this. I'm getting a new bed when I get home. All things positive and light have resulted from the tiny bulbs that have decided to live in my liver and lungs. I have regained my faith in the supernatural and even in human nature. I've gone from having no real friends to having an army of them. I've gotten to see Nadia more times this week than I used to in 1 year. Everything is fine. Everything is healing. This entire process is healing everyone and everything it needs to. With every valley comes a mountain, lush and green. Cancer adds to the story of my individual life. It adds unique character and sense of humor. John, in my eyes, has never seemed more like a father, and Sissy has never seemed untrapped and free from time and stress. I know that she's stressed right now. I can see it hiding beneath her smile, but her soul and spirit never seemed so bright to me before. Me, John, and Sissy are one now. This has made us a family, support center, and library of information on the liver. Cancer blessed me with these wonderful people and healers. It hasn't cursed me with the end of a life. When Adrienne passed on October 9th, 2001, the following were some of the comments made. May your soul come back in comfort. May your aches be forgotten in this life. Prayers to lift your soul higher. Prayers that the people who loved you here will heal with time. And here's another, October 11th, 2001. Peaceful freedom to you. No longer in your body. I am touched by your words and from those who loved you. I feel lots of love right now. Namaste, Shannon. And on that note, we'll end this episode today. Thank you for listening, and we sure hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a comment wherever you listen to your podcast. Tell a friend about us. Join our public Facebook group, Girl Take the Lead, or visit our website, girltaketheleadpod.com. We also have a YouTube channel where your subscription would be appreciated. Once you're on YouTube, search at Girl Take the Lead. And we've recently expanded to YouTube Music, where you can find a video of this episode. Next week, we'll have Christine Cherrick, attorney, executive, professor, and author, who joins us to talk about her book, Tread Loudly. She'll dispel the myth of having it all and share some of her life's lessons with vulnerability and authenticity. So please join us. Thank you for being here today and for listening. Bye.